game Hackathon Hà Nội 2023.
Ai làm chủ được công nghệ thông tin, ai là tiên phong trong công nghệ thông tin thì người đấy sẽ làm chủ cuộc chơi, làm chủ tất cả các cái vấn đề ở trong cái xã hội này.
Đại biểu, khách quý, các thầy giáo, cô giáo, các bạn sinh viên và các bạn thí sinh đang có mặt tại sự kiện bế mạc của chung kết cuộc thi Hackathon quốc tế One C Skill Game Hackathon Hà Nội 2023.
Instructor is India Vietnam.
Welcome, everyone. It is time for shift101 workshop, industry-based IT skills development and training. Our mission is to share and make skills available and affordable for all. Our objective is to produce industry-based output on each topic and session, and offer a classroom type of discussion where we can work, do hands-on, and ask questions all at the same time, either face-to-face or virtual. Most importantly, every session does have a certificate of attendance, a certificate of completion, and certificate of excellence in shift101 workshop coding challenge. All sessions for 1C Solutions are free, as this is sponsored by and in partnership with 1C Company. Please allow us to promote 1C Skills Camp. Jumpstart your IT career globally this 2024 with 1C Skills Camp. Earn international certificates with 1C Enterprise Platform courses, Development Basics Junior course, Advanced Mobile Developer course, and 1C Company Management. Learn business automation with 1C Company Management and join the following international competitions. BRICS Future Skills 2024 to be held in Kazan, Russia in October, and the Professionals 2024 to be held in St. Petersburg, also in Russia, in November. Unleash your potential. Register now via 1cskills.com. Registration is extended. For the future of a 1C developer, so there is a growing number of 1C partners globally, and in the next few years, they will be needing 1C developers. We are still with our topic 1 for 1C Solutions, which is 1C Enterprise Platform, and we are now on our second session with 1C Enterprise Platform for beginners. Our session for today will be more or less than 30 minutes. And so our trainer for this session, he is a 1C Skills Camp champion from 2020, 1C Skills Camp mentor, and now also a 1C junior developer. Please welcome Mr. Isaac Greyole Balingit. Sir Isaac, we are now ready, and to our participants, let's do it.
Hello, everyone. Today, we are going to talk about the 1C Enterprise Platform. This is a continuation of the first session that we did last time. Okay, let's just do a quick recap of the first session. So last time, we created an application that can list all the products that we sell. process sales and purchase transactions, and can also give us a report on how many cars we have in stock. And from there, we learned how to use some of the metadata classes, such as catalogs, documents, and we also learned how to use reports and accumulation registers. So if it's your first time here in our workshop, we provided an info base along with the invitation so you can follow the example shown during this session. Because we use different example here to kind of show you another case or another situation of development using 1C. Here are the topics that we are going to learn today. The first part of the course requires you to download the platform. Today's topic is enumerations, hierarchy, subordination, tips, and we'll also we'll also go through the steps on the registration in the 1C Developer Network. Because the first part of the course requires you to download the platform, and we received a lot of questions regarding the registration issues. But we get it, it may be a little hard looking for the sign-up form. Again, we just used a slightly different example here in our workshop, but this is based on the 1C Skills Hub beginner's course. Before we start learning, let me just give you my first tip for you, and that is, as a beginner, we first have to remember the main functions of the metadata classes. This will help us to better understand the development process here in 1C Enterprise. And the earlier we get used to it, the better. Like here in our application that we did, that we developed last time, we already have a list of cars, purchase and sales transactions, or purchase and sales documents that can process the transactions, and it can also give us stock report. But let's say in the future, I decide to add a functionality to maintain the list of cashiers in the application. If I already know what type of metadata class I need to use, it will save me some time and I just need to focus on other things like setting up attributes, setting up forms, etc. Now we are going to upgrade that application. So everyone, please launch your application in the designer mode. I hope everyone still remembers how to open the designer mode. Again, for everyone to see the presentation the whole time, we can set up our application windows like this. So Zoom application on the left side, and then 1C Enterprise Platform or 1C Enterprise Designer on the right side. Okay, now let's talk about hierarchy. What is hierarchy? It is used to sort information and do a quick search of elements in the catalog. And there are two types of hierarchy: folder and item hierarchy, and item hierarchy. Let's implement the mechanism. In the designer mode, add a new catalog and name it cashiers. Also, add one attribute, full name, with the type string. And let's also make the length longer. Let's say about 50. And then go to the hierarchy tab and check the checkbox to enable hierarchy. Then choose folder and item hierarchy. So right here, you need to go first to the hierarchy tab, check this checkbox, and then choose folder and item hierarchy. So first, we're going to use this type of hierarchy. Let us now launch our application. So we can launch our application by pressing F5 button on our keyboard. Now, once you open the application and go to the cashier's catalog that we have added, you'll notice this new button, the Create Group button. Yes, it allows us to group the items from our list. Here's an example of the groups and or folders that I created, and I also filled it up with some names of the cashiers. As you can see here, there are folders, and inside those folders, there are cashiers, data about the cashiers here inside our list. But it's also possible to not include the items in any group like what we see here. Sean and Justin is not inside any folders or any groups. Okay, I'll give you some time to fill up your list, and I'll also play a video for you so you can follow the steps. Okay, right now I'm playing the video example on how to add groups and items. Wait, I'll play it one more time. Okay, that's it. That is how you add a new group or folder and also create objects inside folders. Let's move on. Then, the second tip or tip number 2 is this one thing that I love doing, that is changing the view mode of the list. If you'd like, you can also use the tree mode. For me, it just looks better than the default one. So you can do that by going here on top of the list. There is a more actions drop down. Go to view mode and then select tree. And your list will look like this. And maybe you're wondering what it would look like if we use the item hierarchy. If you remember, we use folder and item hierarchy, but what you see here on the photo is item hierarchy, right here. This way, we can use the folders as an active elements too. Or in other words, we can use the items as folders. Okay? Let me explain. Like what we see here, red Lamborghini Aventador. Inside it, there are two different year models of the same car. So 2015 year model and 2024 model. But we use this object or this car as a folder. So this is what it looks like when we use the item hierarchy. But you don't have to implement it for now. I just wanted to show you the example. Now, let's talk about enumerations. What is the enumeration class? Enumeration is a hierarchical list filled only in designer mode. So it's fixed values. It cannot be edited in the 1C enterprise mode. So basically, this contains fixed predefined values that we can set in the designer mode only, but it can be used in the application. Okay? Enumerations are predefined values that you set in the designer mode, but you cannot edit it inside the application. Let's update our application using enumerations. We are going to add an attribute sex for our cashiers, but we are going to use fixed values or enumerations. The first step that we need to do is add an enumeration. Oh, add an enumeration and name it sex here. And then inside our new enumeration, add two values, male and female. Now that we have the values that we needed, we can now use it, or we can now use its reference for attributes. So next, add an attribute to our cashier's catalog and also name it sex here. Cashier's catalog, new attribute, name it sex. Of course, with the value type enum ref at sex. So it will get the values from our new enumeration. And inside our application, this is what we're going to see. We see the new attribute that we added in the cashier's catalog. So here's the cashier's catalog. And we open a new item or create a new item. We'll see this new attribute that we added. And it can only be filled with these two values, male and female. So guys, everyone, please check your application and then set the attribute value for all the cashiers in the list. So, tip number 3, be careful when using enumerations and make sure that the values won't need any additional items in the near future. Because if we mistakenly use enumerations for choices that may have new items in the future, then we will be required to update the application every time there are new values. Here are the examples. Product brands, status, list of countries, list of partners. For example, product brands, okay? For now, we sell, for example, right now we sell only 3 brands. If I use enumeration and then put those 3 brands as values, I may sell different brand in the future. So this is not logical to use. Well, enumeration isn't logical to use for this type of list. If you wanted to add a list of these types, you can just use catalog and then use its reference so that whenever a new item comes up, you can just add it to the list. Okay? Now, we already saw how to sort catalogs using hierarchy. We use folders and we also use items as folders. But there is another mechanism for sorting catalog elements, and that is with the help of another catalog and, of course, subordination. We are going to use the subordination mechanism to sort our cars with brands. So in the designer mode, we have to add a new catalog and name it brands. We are going to sort this cars catalog using this new catalog. Oh, now double click the cars catalog to open edit mode. And then when we are inside the edit mode, go to the owners tab and then add catalog brands as an owner. Okay, double click cars here. So you can see cars is the one open. Double click this, go to owners tab, add the catalog brands. And when we launch our application, this is what we're going to see inside. So here are the brands that I filled. You can see inside the car in our list, we can now set the brands or the owner. So right now, just filling up the attribute value. And then what will happen is if I open or when I open the list here and go to this tab, I can now see all the cars that has the same brands. For example, um, BMW. If I go to this tab, I'll see all the BMW cars. Or here, all the Dodge cars. Yes. Then all the Lamborghini that I have in my store. So that's it for the mechanism or the subordination mechanism. And we can also add a new item here from here. So we don't have to go to the cars catalog itself. We can just add it inside the brands or with the brands. Okay. Okay, we're done with our application. Let's now talk about the frequently asked questions from Discord and email. As I said, we have received a lot of questions about the registration on the 1C developer network. And I actually created a video on how to register, so I'll just play it for you. But this is the same video that we sent to the participants who asked for assistance. Hello, everyone. Today, I'll just show you the quick steps on how to register here in the 1C Developer Network or 1c-dn.com. And as you have already know, we need to sign up to this website in order for us to get the platform or the training version of the platform. All right, the first step is we have to click the log on button, which will get us to the login form. And once we're here, what we need to do is click the no login link, this link on top of the username field. And then you'll see this form. This is the form that we fill up with our details. Okay? So go ahead and fill it up. And then after filling up, press the sign up button. Okay, now we're here at the final step of signing up. Just fill in the details needed here and then again press the sign up button. And we're done. We have now successfully signed up here in the 1C Developer Network. we can now go ahead and download the platform, which we can see by going here and clicking the free trial button. And one more thing, don't forget to verify your email address by going to your email and then clicking the link. So you'll be able to log in again in the future. Thank you guys for watching and good luck. Okay, from the video we just saw the registration steps in the 1C developer network. Let's move on and go to the second issue or concern.
The second question is about the 2024 first step course not being available in the Skills Hub. So we saw 3 reasons for this problem. The first reason is maybe you did not register. The second reason is because you weren't invited or added to the course. So maybe you have used another email or you have typed a wrong email during registration. So for that reason, what you need to do is send an email via platform@1c.com. You can also follow the steps from the Notes and Resources channel in our Discord. But what if you have received the invitation? There are cases from participants to whom they were invited, but the course still not visible in the Skills Hub, even if they click the Finish Your Registration button or link in the email. And what we saw was because, same as above, some participants created an account in Skills Hub using a different email. So please remember that you have to use the same invited email when you create an account in the 1C Skills Hub. And for our third concern is I have the 2024 First Step Beginners course in my account. How will I accomplish the course? Okay, so you have here an example of the environment in 1C Skills Hub. So where you can see all your courses enrolled in your account. So the most important course right now is Skills Camp 2024 1C Enterprise First Step Beginners course. So you just need to click the course and you will see its coverage, the items that you need to accomplish for this course. So you can see all the topics. You can see that you need to accomplish 7 quizzes. Okay. So when your topic has a green button, that means that you have accomplished that part. Okay. So for example, in my case, I have accomplished about the course about 1C Enterprise. Okay. So let's try to accomplish the next one, 1C Enterprise training version download. So you will be able to play a video, a tutorial video about the current episode. Okay, so you can see that it's 1 minute and 31 seconds. You can also see the script below the videos and a detailed guideline. So if you want to follow it step by step using the pictures instead of the video, but you still you need to finish watching the video for you to accomplish that topic. So let's try to finish this one.
Create an account. I already have an account, so I'll just log on. The next step is to click the free trial option in the top left corner of the web page. Choose your platform version and start downloading. In the downloaded archive, we have to select the corresponding installation file. The installation is typical. We don't actually need any other option, only the 1C Enterprise itself. We also have to choose the installation folder. And then we can choose the installation language that will be used while working with the platform. The final step is to click the install button and wait until the installation is finished. And now, congratulations! You have the platform installed and ready to go on your PC.
So thank you, Jason. So it is important that you will need to see these tiles. So for you to be considered finished in watching the video. And then you can click next for you to proceed on the next topic. Okay, so it will be the same on the entire topic. So let's try to see the outline once again. And from there, you can see that the OneC Enterprise Training version download topic is now accomplished. Okay, so you can do this until you're finished with the quiz number 7. Then after that, you have accomplished the first step course. So thank you once again, Mr. Isaac, for our session today. We hope that you, our participants, have learned the basics of OneC Enterprise platform. We will be posting this recording via the OneC Skills YouTube channel, youtube.com/@OneC Skills. For our next session, we will be focusing on the preparations for OneC Enterprise Development Basics Junior course. By the way, our first step course is until March 31st. Registration for OneC Skills Camp 2024 is extended. Please visit onecskills.com and invite your friends too. If you have any questions or comments, please let us know by joining us in our OneC community page, facebook.com/groups/OneC Skills Camp. You can also write via platform@onec.com, and you can also message us via our channels in Discord. This has been Shift 101 Workshop, Industry-Based IT Skills Development and Training. Thank you once again, Mr. Isaac, and participants for your time. Always share our skills and let's do it. See you in the next session.